Okay, some huge news just dropped in the world of AI. A brand new model has been released, and it's being pitched as a total revolution for professional work. Let's break down what you need to know right now.
So this is GPT 5.4, and its entire focus is what makes it a game changer. This isn't just about making your chatbot a little smarter. It's about building an AI that can tackle complex, real-world professional tasks with way more accuracy and efficiency.
And let's be super clear, this is way more than just a simple update. What we're seeing suggests we're looking at a whole new class of AI. It combines that high-level reasoning and coding we've seen before with a critical new piece, the ability to actually act.
So what's the first major leap? Well, it's all about handling knowledge-based work. Think about what you do at work every day. You're creating documents, you're analyzing data, building presentations. The claim is that GPT 5.4 is playing on a completely different field now. And here it is. This is the headline number that has everyone talking. In a massive benchmark test covering 44 different professions, GPT 5.4 matched or flat out beat the performance of human experts a staggering 83% of the time. And just to put that into perspective, this isn't some tiny little improvement. The last model, GPT 5.2, was already incredible at 70.9%. This jumped to 83%. That's a massive leap forward in its ability to get professional work done right.
And it's not just their own numbers they're bragging about. Early partners are already backing this up. The CEO of Mercor is saying it's creating complex stuff like financial models and legal analyses faster and cheaper than anything else out there.
So let's break down what that performance actually looks like in practice. It's nailing almost 90% on financial modeling tasks. Humans prefer the presentations it creates 2/3 of the time. And maybe the most important part for anyone using this professionally, it makes 33% fewer factual mistakes in its claims. That is a huge step forward for reliability.
But this next feature, this is where things get really, really interesting. This isn't just about an AI that can think and write anymore. We're talking about an AI that can do. They're calling it computer use capabilities. But what does that mean? In simple terms, the AI can see your screen and use your apps just like a person would. You know, clicking, typing, navigating with a virtual mouse and keyboard. This is a huge shift away from complicated code to just direct human-like action.
I mean, just think about the possibilities here. We're not talking about automating one little thing inside of one app anymore. We're talking about automating entire workflows that jump across multiple programs right on your desktop. It can browse some complex internal website, grab data, and then paste it into a totally different application, all by itself. And get this, the results are kind of startling. On a benchmark specifically designed to test desktop navigation skills, GPT 5.4 didn't just meet human performance, it actually beat it.
And in a real-world test on thousands of websites, the numbers get even crazier. A 95% success rate on the very first try. It completed the tasks 3 times faster, while using 70% fewer tokens. For any business out there, that means huge gains in both reliability and cost.
So all these new tricks, what do they mean for developers? Well, these big advancements are creating a much more powerful playground for building AI tools, which means faster and way more efficient workflows.
Okay, so a key innovation here is something they're calling tool search. See, before, a developer had to give the AI its entire toolbox all at once, which was slow and really expensive. Now the model is smart enough to just search a massive library and pick out the one tool it needs right when it needs it. And just look at the difference this makes in practice. This new tool search feature cut the number of tokens used by almost half. For any developers listening, you know exactly what that means. Lower costs and faster response times. It's just a massive win. And the good news for developers doesn't stop there. It's now just as good as the top coding models, but it's quicker to respond. It's also way smarter about picking the right tool for the job. And check this out. It's got a massive 17-point jump in its ability to find that one specific piece of info online. You know, solving that whole needle in a haystack problem.
All right, let's get down to brass tacks. The question's on everyone's mind. How can you actually get your hands on this new tech, and what's it going to cost you?
So here's the deal on access. It's rolling out right now. If you're a paid ChatGPT user, you have access. It's also available through the API, with a standard version and a pro version for folks who need that absolute top-tier performance.
Now for the pricing. And yep, you're going to see the price per token has gone up compared to the last model, but, and this is a really big but, remember what we were just talking about? This new model is way more efficient with those tokens.
And that's really the key thing to understand about the cost. While you're paying more per token, the AI needs way fewer of them to get the job done. This means the total cost for a complex task could actually end up being lower. It's that classic trade-off, a higher price, but for much higher performance and efficiency.
Which leaves us with this one kind of huge question. We now have an AI that's built for professional work that beats human experts in many of their own tasks and can literally operate a computer more effectively than a person in some tests. So is this it? Is this the moment we stop thinking of AI as just another tool and start seeing it as a true colleague?